Hey, what's going on? It's me. It's been a while, man. I haven't walked in a while. I've been busy trying to grow my business, my new media business, my videos, and I started a podcast called the Tony Scott Internet Show. If you haven't listened to it, it's audio only. I'll put a link down below where you can check it out. I'll do that. Also, just been staying busy. Hadn't really done anything since I went to LA in August, and here I am in October, and I'm finally getting outside to do something. But getting back on the walking's important, and trying to stay fit, because as you get older, man, it gets tough, right? A lot to you. But I'm pretty convinced, though, that it's all up here, though. It's all in the mind. If you can conquer your thoughts about getting out of your routine, getting out of your comfort zone, stepping out of the box. You hear those phrases all the time, but there's a lot of truth to that. You got to get out of your comfort zone to accomplish goals that you set for yourself. Now, I'm in my 50s, and if you don't set goals for yourself, because you feel like, well, I'm too old for all that stuff like that, then you shouldn't have to. Then I don't know what's wrong with you. You got to set goals. Goals are important no matter how old you are. Maybe you've never done something at your age, like taking a cruise. Well, put some money away and do that. But on this cruise that you're focused on, you want to be in your best health. You want to be physically fit to be able to do some sightseeing and walking without, getting winded and things like that. It's important that you set those goals. Now, you don't have to be some kind of physical Adonis in 2 weeks. Give yourself some time. It just depends on what your goal is. If your goal is to, do things that are really not you, like skydiving, A friend of mine's friend wanted to skydive for his 50th birthday, and he did. I thought that was really cool. My sister did it too. She skydived not long ago, and my nephew did it, and they conquered their fears. Could I do that? Yeah, probably, but it's going to sound like a cop-out, but I'm not really interested in skydiving, so it's not the thing I'm interested in. I'm wired to work. I think that might be my major flaw, is all I think about is working. I'm always thinking about how I can support my family, make life easier for them. To me, that's what I'm wired to do. Do I take time off? I really just take time off to sleep, because I'm always thinking about something, trying something, doing something. I spend time, my home office is like my little quasi-studio. I'll spend 14 hours down there, Most nights I go to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning. Just doing things, trying to get things set up, trying to work towards things, because the grind never stops, It's one thing I've learned since I've been out of work since May, after working about 26 years at a radio station, is that in those 26 years, I put all my eggs in that basket. Huge mistake. Nothing against the company, but company's got to do what company's got to do. I get that. And I should have done what I should have done, which is invest more in myself, invest in other things to create other streams of income. Unless you win the lottery or it's a sure thing, and even so, there's no such thing as a sure thing, but you have to be working toward creating multiple streams of income. Does that mean you need 2 or 3 jobs? Not necessarily. You can create multiple streams of income by having second careers. Well, isn't that a job? Well, I'm of the strong opinion that a job is a check. A career is something you can't wait to go do. I've had a career all my life, most of my adult life anyway, and I prefer that. My dad had a job. I've had a career. I've had a great career, but it's a matter of staying focused. It's been a rough journey, man. I'd be lying to you if I told you anything else. It's been rough. Lots of nights by myself crying. Not a woe is me kind of thing, but what's next? And a lot of it has to do with you and what kind of support you can give me. I mean, if you can give me support by just watching a video, that helps immensely, you know. If you could give it a thumbs up on YouTube, they got that little thumbs up, thumbs down, give it a thumbs up. That helps, because when people search for whatever I'm talking about, they'll put it in the search box, and, you know, I'll rise higher if I tag it right. And, you know, I mean, it's a lot to do on my end, but all you got to do is watch it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe it. It's a big deal. Sharing is awesome too. That's great. It's a learning experience, that's for sure. And, you know, hopefully I'm doing the right kind of content, things like that. But enough of that. I'm walking. I found out today that the director of the Secret Service resigned. That was just a matter of time, I think, given the all that's happened as far as taking care of the president. You can't mess up that many times. I mean, the one thing, when he was at the CDC in an elevator, and a contractor was on the elevator with him, and the contractor had a gun on him, and the Secret Service didn't know about it. And then she didn't even tell the president about that episode. You know? She had to resign. I mean, you know, hate to see, based on my experience, I hate to see anybody lose their job, but man, that's crazy. Can't do that. Also, what else is going on, man? The Ebola thing, man. Got a man in a hospital in Dallas, exposed 5 kids. He was exposed to 5 kids, and they're monitoring those kids, but they don't want them going to school, obviously. I mean, you know, can't do that. That's kind of frightening. Ebola in America. Those 3 words scare the hell out of everybody. Can't say I blame you. You know, it's one of those things where you never even think about. You know, we never thought about terrorism in our country until 9/11. Oh, yeah, we had domestic terrorism, Timothy McVeigh, things like that, but foreign terrorism on our soil, we never thought about that. You know, it's crazy. The man who murdered Jordan Davis, he was found not guilty today of first-degree murder. It only took them 4.5 hours to come up with a verdict. I don't think he'll smell freedom again. First-degree murder has some pretty stringent, mandatory sentences, no matter what state you're in. First-degree murder is a big deal, and he got convicted of that, so that's what that's about. But all that will be part of my Tony Scott Internet Show, my podcast. So, again, I'll put the notes down below, where the link where you can listen to it, download it, and share it, all that stuff. So, Men on Scandal is back. Our scandal recap with myself, Troy Johnson, and Mark Clark. And that's a good thing. So we got 1 episode up already. Go to menonscandal.com. We'll have the next episode up on Friday, because the episode airs Thursday night, the 2nd episode. So a lot of stuff going on with me. But I hope with, you know, the weather changing a little bit, that you're getting your walk on, even if it's for 20, 30 minutes. You can do that, man. I mean, if you'd rather watch something on TV, think about this. If you don't take care of yourself, you're going to be watching nothing on TV. You know what I'm saying? So I'll leave it right there. Thanks so much. I appreciate you, man. You're everything to me. And I'll talk to you again soon, all right? Peace.